Hello everyone, Mike here again with another walk around video. In this time around, I have with me the all-new GMC Sierra Heavy Duty. I'm going to take you around it and show you what's new and what's not so new. Starting from the front, as you can see, it's a totally brand new look. This one is the Denali trim, denoted by this unique grille that all Denali models get. Up top you have a fully functional hood scoop, and on the side, new LED headlights. And this is what it looks like with the LED headlights on, as well as the C-shaped daytime running lights. These are your low beams, and high beams are going to be down there. As well as fog lights down below and chrome tow hooks if you ever need to tow somebody out who perhaps doesn't have a heavy duty. Moving around to the side, you have unique Denali wheels, and this is new. Side markers, reflectors actually, and this is one of the things that has not changed, the Duramax 6.6 liter turbo diesel engine. It still produces 445 horsepower and 910 pound-feet of torque. However, what is new is the new 6.6 liter gas engine. Now that one has 401 horsepower and 465 pound-feet of torque. Moving further down to the side, we see these brand new mirrors. Now they do fold electrically, of course, but they also extend. So if you're towing a really big trailer, you don't need to buy yourself some extra tow mirrors because they're already built in. And as you can see, hopefully my camera can focus. Well, not really, but there's a little blind spot sensor icon right up here. So for the first time, this truck now comes with blind spot sensors. And there are also LED lights right over here, so that if you're working at night, you can turn those on and you have some light to help you out. Further down the side, Denali lettering, as well as side steps. And here is another new feature. And the bed, just in front of the rear wheels, we see a little side step. Makes it much easier to get into the back of the bed right up front. Another side marker over the rear wheels, and around back we see roughly the same styling as the new 1500 Sierras, but we now also have this new multi-pro tailgate. So it has 6 different functions, one of which is a step, making it much easier to get into the truck bed. And just like the 1500s, the new truck bed is wider, and it has 9 fixed tie-down points, as well as in-bed lighting and a 120 volt outlet. Alright, so that was a look on the outside. Now let's go on to the inside. Starting first in the back, this is a crew cab. Currently, at the time of filming this, you can only get crew cabs. Hopefully later on you'll be able to get double cabs and regular cabs. But for now, with the crew cab, you have tons and tons of space in the back seats. The back seats do fold up, giving you a bit of extra storage underneath. And just like on the 1500s, you have this little cubby hole in each seat back, and of course you have cup holders right in the middle. And this being a Denali trim, you also have heated seats for both outboard seating positions. And now in the front, the styling is actually very similar to that of the 1500. So it adds a bit of familiarity to those that are already accustomed to the 1500s. Starting on the door, this is where you have all your power windows, power locks, and memory seats controls. So locks, memory for the driver's seats, windows, and these are for the mirrors, so fold them using this button. And this middle button, my camera can focus, the middle button to extend them. This is where you have your controls for the lights. So my camera can focus again, there we go. So turn on the LED headlights. This little button is for the mirror lights that I was talking about earlier. So you can turn on both lights on the outside of the mirrors. These are your truck bed lights and your fog lights, and this is your drive mode selector, and this is your auto track 4x4. You can set it on auto, 2 high, 4 high, or 4 low. Sitting in the driver's seat, this is what the driver sees. You have your analog tachometer and your analog speedometer with a digital screen right in the middle, which you can change the different views or different information using the controls on the steering wheel. So the steering wheel itself, Denali lettering in the center, heated steering wheel as well, and this is to change the distance for your forward collision alert. Cruise controls right here, and then on the other side you have voice controls, hang up the phone, and also to control all the different screens right in front of you right there. Moving on to the center console, you have a 8-inch touchscreen. It's very similar to every other GMC and Chevrolet and Buick vehicle. So it's very easy to use. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, satellite radio, different users. You can actually pair 2 phones simultaneously and up to 10 in total to store in its memory. And it also has a trailering app to help you hitch up a trailer if you've never done it before, or if you have multiple trailers, and it'll actually remember each trailer. So next time you hook it up, it'll remember, for example, the maintenance on the trailer, or even the braking, so you don't have to adjust it again every time you hook it up. Below that, you have a few physical buttons for the infotainment, as well as your volume and tuning knobs. Down below that is your climate controls, dual zone for each passenger, heated seats and ventilated seats, and a host of toggle switches here at the bottom. This being a diesel, you do get an exhaust brake, lane departure warning, parking sensors. If you want to drop down the tailgate from inside, you can do it with this button, your hazards, traction control, and stability control. This is for the 120 volt plug that's inside, and hill descent. You also have USB and USB-C. This is your brake gain right here. Push button start, that's a new feature for the heavy duties. Previous generation still had a turn key. And you also have wireless phone charging, if you have a compatible phone, of course. And also carrying over from the previous heavy duties is the double glove box, a nice feature. So that was a look at the brand new GMC Sierra Heavy Duty. If you have any questions, please leave them down below in the comments. I've also left a link to an article for more information on the new heavy duty trucks. Please do follow us on social media, and thank you for watching. See you in the next video.